I'm curious because I'm a huge advocate for term limits in Congress. And you've seen with some senators, such as Pat Toomey, that they're able to legislate much differently knowing that they're leaving. They take risks that otherwise they wouldn't take if they were up for re-election. So what would you change about term structure, term limits at the Fed? I'm curious. This is my world.
It is my world as well. So let me say I have given it a lot of thought. And what I would like is for the Fed chairman, who's presently named for 4 years, and it happens midway through the presidential term. So it doesn't end with the presidential election, but it ends about 16 months later. I would like that pattern to continue to provide an element of separation between the president of the country and the chairman of the Federal Reserve. But the point I really would like to see is for the Fed chairman to be nominated for a single 6-year term. You are not re-electable. And the reason is today we have all the speculation about what will happen in the Fed. And Powell will be nominated or not nominated starting February 1st, 2022. And I had thought that President Biden might announce it by Jackson Hole, but that's not happening. Now it's expected September, October. And we see the news report saying Treasury Secretary Yellen is all in favor of his renomination. So for all practical purposes, it looks like he will be renominated. What's the problem here? He has to be thinking about that in terms of when to start tapering.
And to start, that's right.
Or increase interest rates. If I were Fed chairman, put me in that spot, and I would say, I'll take care of it after I'm renominated.
Exactly. Let me get past February the 1st.
Where is Fed independence?
Absolutely nowhere.
So Fed independence is a fiction, and the only way you're going to get out of it is if you nominate me for 6 years, and after 6 years I have to quit. And if that had been done with Jerome Powell, he has another 2 more years to goes into 2024. And then he knows that he has to be worried about his legacy, how he performed in 6 years. And then you would be talking about a successor. If you're thinking about Lael Brainerd as a successor, for instance, she would start also for another 6-year term, or anybody else for that matter.
Sure.
So that I think is a major issue. The second issue I have with the Fed is studying Federal Reserve history. The last time a Federal Reserve chairman was outvoted was in 1986, the early part of the year. Paul Volcker, my hero, in bringing down inflation, found out that he was outvoted. And Preston Martin, the vice chairman, and Reagan nominee had voted against him, although by the end of that day, he had pulled his vote back. But first time around, Volcker was outvoted.
There was the mutiny in the Eccles.
Mutiny in the Fed. And there was a lot of talk, does that mean Paul Volcker should resign? I'm not saying he should have resigned at all. The view then was President Reagan did a few things in Iran-Contra, in Nicaragua, Marines get killed. Very sad for all of us. But that doesn't mean that President Reagan should resign. He did not resign. In this case, I don't think Chairman Volcker should have resigned because of that. But it is good to have the dissent and have that come out in public.
Oh, absolutely.
Why am I, as a taxpayer, paying for 12 voting members, but I'm really getting one person? Why don't the other 11 person? Why do I need them? So that's the second issue I have with the way in which the Fed is being run.